Hello world, Dinokonee here, back with another video, and today I'll be showing you how to rig the torso. Next one, I will be doing an FK IK switch, because I asked on my last video what do y'all want to see. Like, I commented first torso, so I'm doing torso now, and then someone else said IK a little bit after. So I'm going to be doing torso first, IK FK switch next. And so, yeah, let's get back into it. So what you're going to want to do is, and I noticed I forgot to do this, Alt H the base. You need something. I'll explain what you need to do in a minute. So just go over to this frame, wireframe, tab, Shift D with snapping still on, and if you don't have snapping on, just hold Control. It does the same thing. And then just drag it up like this. Tap this, and I rename this torso stretch. Not how you spell stretch. Oh, also, I did have some help with this. I had some help from the Purple Trap. He was helping me get the setup, and then I had some help. I think it was from M Animations. I'm not quite sure though, but I think it was him. I knew everything else, but I couldn't figure out one part, and that's what they helped me figure out. Then extrude this part up here to be 1 pixel long, and then extrude this one down here to also be a pixel long, R180. And then just reset the roll. You always want the roll to be 0, or else it won't work properly. Then just go out of it. You have to use the pose mode for this. Tap this bone, Shift select the torso stretch, Control Shift C, and then stretch to. I don't remember where it is. It's over here. Then just go over to here, swing, variation 0. Just hit this to make it the right size. And now to just come back over to here and remove this thing's parent. And then this thing, if it has a parent, you want to remove it too, which it does not. Yep. Now that's working just fine. Now hit tab again, Shift D, right click, move. Oops, I messed up on one spot. Select all 3 of these bones and move them to an empty bone layer or bone layer that you want them to be in. For organization purposes, I'm gonna put them over in this bone layer for organization. Shift select this one. Now I have this, Shift D, right click, and then hit M to move it and go put it back to the main bone there. And then just hit right click subdivide. Then grab this one, Shift D, R180. Roll again by putting it back to 0 over here. And then drag this down to here. And then just put this back in there. And rename this one to hip, whatever you want it to be. Hip, chest, main body. Nice full body. And then with main body, you want to select these 2 bones, Shift select the hip if you have to, Shift select the hip, Control P, keep offset. So now when I go back over here, oh yep, you'll have to also delete these stretch things. And now it should be working. Yep, that looks good. That's parented correctly. Then parent this one to that. Oops. Not sure which one got parented. Yep, I parented the wrong one because I was trying to unhide it. Parent this to that. This way, now if I just drag this. Also, grab these and parent these both to the chest. So now, boom, 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 boom. Oops, sorry. Boom. Perfect. Now you want to head back over to this bone layer. Now, I did a different style of weight painting in a different one, but I'm doing I would say, a bit easier one for this part, or how this one works. So you want to select this chest, Shift select the armature, Control B, keep offset with empty groups, and then just loop cuts. You need 7 going up. Perfect. And then I think it's 11 going sideways. Let me check to make sure. Yep, that's right. Then you need 3 for this side. And then just put this back to 3. And then boom. Perfection. You got every pixel right. Now just tab, go select this, or it doesn't really matter. Hit A, put this weight back up to 1. Torso stretch a 1, and assign. Now we got to go back over to and rename this thing to, parent this thing to the hip. It actually worked, and actually I having trouble parenting that for some reason. It just wouldn't parent. Then chest, and now I parent this thing. Oh yeah, this thing has to be parented to that, so nope, backwards. Parent is this. Now if you look at it, you'll see it doesn't quite work. Now this is what I was having the trouble with. What you want to do is you want to hit this, change its, I think it's, no, not report display, Bendy bones to 32. And then I think it's, if this is correct, you want to just copy this, go back over to here and put these both as absolute. And this bottom one will be on the top, and this top one will be on the bottom. If I just go back over to here. Now if I move this, seems to be working. Back over to this main bone layer, rotate the chest. This is how you know it's working. If it looks like that. In body, you can tell if it's working if that works. And then hip, it should look like this. Hip. Now we have our torso set up. And, well, you will notice that the arm does disconnect if you go too far away. All you need to do is just rotate it, really. Yeah, now I have to add one last thing. Because if you look at this, you see it's a bit bumpy. You'll go ahead and just add this with the subdivision surface modifier. Change this to 3, put this into 3 just to look at it for right now. Go to edge selector, select every single edge. I'm not going to talk much for this part because I don't really need to, just need to make sure you have everything selected. Now change this to 1 or do Shift E. And I gotta not get quite them all because I don't think I did. Let's see. Let me reset this chest right now. Yep, I did not quite get them all. See if that looks better. You only want to change the outside ones, that's all I need to change. Now I'm gonna rotate this thing, and Blender's probably gonna crash on me, but it's fine. Now just rotate this to the side. It looks a lot smoother. Now if I grab the hip again, it's really good. Now put this thing back onto 1. And then now it looks a lot worse. It looks still really good, but it's not as good. If you want to just completely turn this thing off, just hit this. It might prevent you a little bit more lag, but I'm not quite sure. It saves you a bit of lag, but yeah. Don't rotate it up too high, or else it will just twist. Then there's this all works, as you can tell. And now that's how you rig the torso. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this, make sure to subscribe and just really subscribe and comment down below what you want me to rig next. Also, the reason why I'm recording this now and not like waiting a little bit longer is because I can't make an animation this week because I'm going to a wedding. So I won't have time because the way it works, I'm not going to explain the schedule, but I won't actually have time to make an animation at all this week. So I can't make one, so I have to record this video instead. So I do have something up this week. So I'm glad I figured it out now. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. And basically just subscribe and I'll make more stuff like this, tutorials, animations. Finished making some new rigs that I might use. And well, anyway, until next time, see ya.